After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Jags and the Dolphins, and it's coming up next.
We're looking live at a beautiful fly-in to Everbank Field in Jacksonville. Even if you close your eyes, Brock, you'd still know exactly where you were by the rallying cry of the Jaguar faithful in the stands. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience.
One final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go. It's week 14. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brockie's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tua Tagovailoa.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. Second down. Throwing again. Here's Tua. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. First and 10 from the 41. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Completes this one to Dontavion Wicks. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. Fits it through the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll come up first and 10. They put a receiver in motion right. First down, here's Tua. Throwing the out route complete.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Here's Tagovailoa again. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Shaheed motioning right. Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on third. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down. Katie York now on for the field goal. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Groupie sends it through. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out, a former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
And you could feel it, Kate. He wasn't content at any point of last week's game. As he led them to a win, he kept pushing higher and higher. 300 yards, 350, 400, and he was still thriving, driving the ball downfield as the game ended with a good bit over 400 yards. With this mindset, well, that's the minimum bar for him to attack this week.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. And he gains ground to the 33 before being stopped. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. Tagovailoa off the play fake. He puts some power on a deep one left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Two and out from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Jaguars and their running back about to get back to work. And he's been putting together what should finish as a true standout campaign. Right now, top 5 across the league in rushing. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Lawrence working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. He lofts it deep, right sideline. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. On is the punt team, and away goes the punt. Takes this in at the 25. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. It was Andre Sisco who hauled him down there. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. That's incomplete left side. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. They'll bring out the punter here. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off. From the 30 on 2nd down. Hits his tight end on the corner route. Keeps himself upright. He mix it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Miami set to take over once again on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Tagovailoa on 1st down. That's caught, Devon Achane. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 29. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion. They motion the tight end over. Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. Searches from the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. So out now comes the punter. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Slot man in motion right. From the 32. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's brought down for a loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Running it after the penalty. And this run doesn't quite reach enemy territory. Tackled at midfield. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. The Jaguars into punt formation. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Tagovailoa. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Second and 3. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Driving dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They start out with a 3rd and 9. He's on the move. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. On now comes their punter. And he's going to effort this from his own goal line. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Signaling fair catch, and he takes it in at the 37. The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. He gets this one to McLaurin. And he'll get it up to the 44. 2nd and 3 now. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Lawrence looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Jacksonville in punt formation. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And this is going to stick them deep on their own side. That's out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to Achane. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Achane again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Jags bringing out the dime look. Third down. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. That's caught for the first. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Tua setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. From the 42. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Third down run from Achane. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Slot receiver headed left. 1st down, here's Tua. Catch made over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw and force something. It brings up 2nd down. Throwing again. Here's Tua. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Tua off the play fake. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of the strength, to send that puppy through.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Second down and 10.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Catch is made down the right sideline. They'll get 18 yards there. Kevin O'Connell not happy with the officials at the moment.
Previous play is under review.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for Jacksonville. 1st and 10.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run here from the gun. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They've got 1st down from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Running back sent in motion. 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now. Dump off caught by his back. And he's able to get this down to the 13. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3. at the Dolphins' 13-yard line.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Lawrence working from the gun. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. And the Jaguars sending out the field goal unit. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push their lead to 4. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. And he can't reel it in. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They send a receiver in motion right. Sticking to the air. It's Tagovailoa. This one's caught. It's cheeky near the sideline. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Here's Tua again. Hauled in left side. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. To the air yet again. Tagovailoa taking a big shot for the end zone. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Complete, it's McLaurin. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They've got a man in motion. 1st down throw. Lawrence finds him over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. All right, set now. 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Completed left side to Thomas. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Tight end in motion left. Now Lawrence on the play fake. It is caught left side. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. 3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're halfway through this contest from Jacksonville. The hometown Jaguars out in front. Now we'll keep it in state, but send you a couple hours away to our buddy in Orlando. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. On now is York to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Lawrence to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Running back sent in motion. Lawrence trying again on 2nd. Short pass brought in. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. They bring Dobbs in motion left. Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Punting unit out now. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Starts his return from the 23. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Miami offense headed out there now. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. That one's complete right side. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Second down carry for Achane. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Tua now from the gun. Complete out to the right side. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And he's not going to escape this. The Jags drop him. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Their punter making his way out now. And they could really use a good one here. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. They're out and set. 1st and 10. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Here's the lone back on the handoff. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Stops by Chop Robinson. 3rd and just 2 to go.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll have it across midfield as he runs out. New set of downs for him from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
They bring a tight end in motion right.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
It's now 3rd down and 6.
Lawrence throwing here. Setting up the screen. He's still going at the 30. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Lawrence working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. And the Dolphins in a nickel set for this 3rd down. Here's Lawrence to throw. This throw is cut. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Out of the gun, Lawrence. The throw is caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal. At the 3-yard
McLaurin, the receiver, in motion left. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he gets in, touchdown. The Jaguars take a 13-point lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Well, partner, with the increased focus on receivers now in the ground game, the jet sweep, it's a weapon all 32 teams and coaches have to rely on for offense. And for the good ones, it can be a lucrative play to have ready, too.
Yeah, lucrative on the scoreboard, certainly, Caden. Don't forget about lucrative for the wallet, too. Next time his agent's at the negotiating table, he's going to be sure to bring plays up like that one. You mentioned the value he could bring beyond the work of just catching the football.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. First and 10 from the 41. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Cut out left. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. They send a man in motion. Tagovailoa on first down. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Jags pick it up.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
A give now from the gun. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. They're now set for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Lawrence looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Offense to the line for second down. They kick the running back in motion. 2nd and 13. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
They'll run it from the gun. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes.
I think you can call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down. Second and 10 now. Able to find Achane. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. To throw, Tunga Vailoa. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 from the 41. Man in motion here. Sticking to the air, it's Tunga Vailoa. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. To the air yet again. Tunga Vailoa. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Tunga Vailoa again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Desperation time here on 4th. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. 1st and 10 from the 41. Trying the right side. And he'll get this down to the 40. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Back to the well again. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
And the Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now it's Lawrence. He gets this one to McLaurin. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
At the 28-yard line.
Now they send their back in motion right. 2nd and 8. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down. Lawrence to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. And the Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Another try following the sack. He's got Shaheed. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Let's see what they went with on third down. Back to throw, Tua. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. This is hauled in by McLaurin. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Now a give running right. And he's able to get back to the line, but that is all. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Lawrence throwing here. Completed to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. They'll run for this. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars continue piling onto this lead. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And it's still largely a rough outline, Brock. Not a finalized picture just yet, but our playoffs are starting to take shape. On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa. Completed over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Tua now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st down, here's Tua. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Hits him on the in route. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Motioning him from the slot right. 3rd and long for him here. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. Pratt throwing here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it right too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Another carry for him. And they don't allow a lane to form. Defense taking care of that play near the line. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Lawrence working from the gun. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars approaching win number 7 on the year. 4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The offense getting set to go. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Picked up at the 38. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They give it to him again. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And it's not